Okay, I probably better not keep everybody waiting now, considering I'm already nearly 5 minutes late. Whoops, I was distracted by something. Yes. Anyway, folks, hello everybody, good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it happens to be for you. Let me just get Final Fantasy XIV started up. No, don't say things like that, thank you. That's the one I want. Good night, noob, that's what I wanted to say. Okay, well, you came onto the stream to say goodnight. Okay, then. At least I think that's what he's trying to say. Yes, hello, Lucario. Right, time to keep leveling White Mage. Okay. Now time to start the call and see who answers. And I wonder who. Yep, didn't think Matt would be on here. Oh, hello there. Ooh, two people.
Also, Discord's interface has changed a
Has
bit.
it?
Yeah, like the join call, that that kind of screen has changed a bit.
That changed a while ago, but okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I just noticed.
Good morning to you, Free.
Hello.
I'm currently, while you were calling me, I have been taming a giant sea monster.
As you do.
Regular things, Just knocking out a giant sea creature, just, regular days, chores.
Mm-hmm.
How are we all doing today?
Little bit on the sleepy side, not going to lie.
Hey, sorry.
Morning, Error. Or evening.
No, it would be morning for him.
Yeah, morning.
And hello to everybody that's just joined in chat.
Yeah, welcome, welcome, humans.
I partially acknowledge existences.
Just scream at them, I acknowledge you.
Or maybe just, make your sub notification sound, basically, I acknowledge you screaming.
Yeah, probably.
You could make that your sub notification sound.
Ah, it's this dungeon. The wall.
Well, to said it like that, I just think the end boss is literally a big ass wall with tons of spikes and kind of guns who shoot at you and get closer to you, crash you if you're not using destroy the wall before destroying you, or something like that.
No, it's a little more complicated than that.
Complicated? How the heck do you destroy a wall that's getting closer to you?
Keep hitting it?
With what? Your head?
You are a small Western weapon. Oh, please. It's not working in the long run.
RBS, my newest favorite creature in Arc is not it's not a giant creature. It's not a giant
Wondering
snake.
why I wasn't removing
But-
those debuffs.
But a goddamn bird with a jetpack. It can go so fucking fast, it's insane.
Get back to scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
A bird with a jetpack.
Okay.
Yeah, tank's not doing a very good job pulling aggro at the moment.
Let's stop.
What is it with tanks and aggroing? Either do it too much or don't do it at all. There's no middle ground.
No, I just seem to be having an awful lot of bad luck when it comes to tanks. I am not doing anything until the tank pulls all the aggro.
Yeah, of course. So, I actually thought you were gonna do the podcast today. My mistake.
No, for some strange reason I thought it was going to be Friday today as well, so you're not the only one who's getting his days mixed up as well.
I mean, tomorrow's Friday.
I know. Tomorrow's right day. I also make this big mistake. I thought, oh, well, apparently it's today. Well, think about that.
You either live in the present or in the future. There's no past.
Oh, there he is!
Okay, now I'm actually hearing my announcement go off now. I don't know why, but yesterday I just couldn't hear it for some strange reason. It was almost like I was mentally blocking it out or something.
Well, I think Frozen even say yesterday that he could not even hear the two.
It's been a Streamlabs problem then.
Yeah.
Whoever it was, though, thank you for subbing.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yes, just waiting for the tank in the near. Is that the near automata armor? Yes, it is. Do not underestimate the power of power word flashbang.
Or the grenade itself.
It's because I'm casting Holy, but me and Shave come to call it power word flashbang. Mostly just because of the particle effect that goes off.
So, Troll Mask, he's not talking about you. He's talking about the game.
Mm-hmm.
And there is some weird stuff you're saying it right there. Sikkert. Right at the car. Sorry if I'm not saying your name good, but it's not my normal language. Not sure why you said that, but I have my eye on you.
What, somebody saying the naughty word? No, not the naughty word, but naughty words.
Nope. And people, please speak English.
I mean, I'll be honest, not the English part. I would rather not enforce it or just ask people to, you know, speak English because we don't understand anything they say. Because, like, forcing... I mean...
Troll Mask, that is third time you talk about your channel. One more time and I time you out.
Just time them out anyways if they keep talking about the channel. They can't read the rules, they can't read the rules, just time them out anyways. In my opinion.
Relax.
Whew. Forget that last
Hello, Tom.
I always forget that last bit's a bit tricky because of all the ads that suddenly turn up. And hey, Tom.
How be all today?
Fine, just bored on my
Hey,
mind.
Tom.
Not a good idea to stand in that. Really? Somebody needs to go to the loo before the final boss. Should have gone before we started!
They're not pro gamer enough. They should bring a pan next time.
That is war time. Timeout.
There we go, finally a ginormous sea creature that I can build a base on.
Did they kept advertising their channel?
Yep.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, this creature doesn't like to stand still.
Just so a little spit slap him in the face for this.
So, how was using Blender last night?
Well, I had to go and look up a video on how to edit a model, because you know that scarf model that I used to use on my Guilmon?
Yeah.
There was another part to it that was like the belt with the gun holster on it, but I wanted to take that off, so I had to go in. So I had to look up a video on how to edit models once once it was in Blender. So
Oh, so you separated the two objects and deleted the belt part?
Yep. Oh, really? I just selected the whole model and just kept deleting vertices and vertexes until I got rid of the bit that I wanted.
Okay. That's kind of what I did with the Hobkin's hair. I basically deleted everything except for the hair itself. Just so you're aware, there's another major update to Windows 10. Because I've just had a message saying, hey, here's a milestone update. I'm like, oh no.
No, not really. From what I have understand, this is not up. There's a milestone, yeah, but this you will later give anyone who have a Windows 7 in free Windows 10 updates.
Okay.
Yeah, this is from what I understand. Let's find this. Yeah, I can find it.
Your healer has been restrained. Get me out of here.
Ah, her.
Hey, ironic that I leveled up on from killing this guy.
Yeah, there is just apparent this day right now is where Windows 10 come out or something like that.
Yeah, there's a late July update for it, and I'm just like been pushing it away as much as possible because a lot of people have said there's a lot of bugs that just make half of it unusable, so I'm just like staying away as long as possible.
I see.
Like, I don't like installing updates for Windows until they've been out for like at least a month or two, if I can help it.
Understandable, that's not the same I do, but this in only to Windows 7.
You're using Windows 7?
No, this is to Windows 7. This update is to.
I thought they stopped supporting Windows 7.
Yeah, this update to Windows 7 that will change it into Windows 10. If we update it.
Really now?
Are you on about that free upgrade from Windows 7 to Windows 10?
Yeah, there is the only thing that is about this right now.
Yeah, because I'm using Windows 10 at the moment, and Windows Update is saying there is a new Windows 10 update coming at the end of July, and I'm like, I don't want this just yet.
July. For me, det var March. They come out. They claim this come out, but there is no update. So I will just relax. As long as they do not do anything, change anything, I have no problem. But I will still keep an eye on it.
Ah, shit, wrong heal.
For God's sakes, really? Game, you had to just do the stream, don't you? Fair enough. That wasn't even anything good in it.
Is this entire dungeon just going to be one great big sort of gauntlet style thing where we just go from one room to the next fighting enemies?
Well, let's not talk about Windows update. And also focus on all the good stuff. And let's try to talk a bit more, guys.
Hello,
We have been
Lucas.
for at least 10 minutes now.
Of course you're a
Sorry,
YouTuber.
I was concentrating on boss stuff because I'm sort of lagging behind a bit on the healing side. Healing side. Echo!
No longer exists.
No need to be sorry, Lucas. If your main language is Spanish and you're using English now, that's great.
I mean, if you can at least understand us, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, English isn't my main language, but I know a bit fair of it.
Yeah, me too.
This is so fucking dark. Where's the shark? There he is.
Oh, and he's gone already.
Huh.
Alright, I have got... Oh, there are cannons. I get the sneaking suspicion we will have to use said cannons. This guy is doing the broom broom. Yeah.
So to try and find out what my issue with Streamlabs is, I've decided to dig out my laptop and try and run it through that and see if it doesn't shut down on my laptop instead. And the fans are going full blast just because I'm using Streamlabs. It's like, come on, you're only 5 years old, not 15 years old. I mean, it is a MacBook, but it's not that shit.
Well, I was about to say, your first mistake was using a MacBook.
Yeah, I know, it was
Yeah.
a mistake, but I only ever use it for taking notes and making Photoshop memes while I'm in lectures. That's it. That's it. That's all I do with it. I don't do any... You can't do gaming on it. Even a modern one wouldn't be able to handle it.
Because Apple decided they didn't want people to game on their stuff because gaming's for nerds.
No, I think it's more the fact that the gaming system, well, the laptop itself is dog shit because the processors on it aren't the best. It's like basically serving a steak that looks good but tastes shit.
So basically, well done.
Yeah.
No. Worst, a steak that look good, but you cannot eat it because they is so, what's the name now? This as hard as in a shoe. A shoes.
So
better,
well done.
better yet, the steak looks great, but it's actually made out of horse shit.
Lovely.
No, I'm talking about, you know, sometimes you see in the place where you can buy food, it's a really good steak. But as soon as you take it back home and cook it and try to cut it out of that stuff, you notice it is impossible to cut out because there is not meat. There is anything else from the animal. You cannot even eat.
But yeah, you cut it and slice it, and it turns out to be cake inside.
Oh no, not that meme.
I'm sorry.
Dude, I gotta slap you for that.
Worth it.
Ooh, ooh.
Seriously, what is it with all the Gladiator, Marauder, and Dark Knight stuff?
You does unlucky as shit.
You said yesterday the Streamlabs might be conflicting with something, right?
Yeah, but as to what, I have absolutely no sodding clue, because I don't know what you've got installed on your computer.
Because I got next to nothing on this computer, whereas the desktop has got all kinds of stuff, but this only started happening like 2 months ago. And it can't be an update now, because I've completely wiped the folders, the installations, everything, so I don't know what the problem is.
I have no idea, but maybe reinstalling Windows might work. No idea.
You really don't want to reinstall Windows. That's another car crash in itself. On the other hand, it might do me good to refresh my desktop, because I guess I haven't really done that in like a couple of years.
I mean, I might do that after like a couple of years myself, because this PC isn't that old, so.
Oh, there he is!
We are not getting this boss this time around, because
Yeah, right. You do not lie in the chat, dude.
Just spaz lemon.
I have only one complaint about the jet, but it's the jet engine is so fucking loud.
I thought you said Jedward for a second.
So it's a bird with a fucking jetpack, and the jetpack itself is loud as fuck. It also requires all the gasoline to be used to travel across map.
Jedward requires gasoline and a match.
back to science. Oh.
I had no idea what the mechanic was behind that boss.
I love how Ark just decides to, just here, have a rocket launcher. I just went up to a look right, and there's a bow and a fucking rocket launcher. Which one should I take? Bow, rocket launcher. Bow, rocket launcher.
Why not take both? What if you run
I
out of
can
ammo
take
for the
both.
rocket launcher?
Maybe I was just making ammo for the rocket launcher is quite expensive. Oh, and that bird I was talking about that can have a base on, so basically I built a giant metal box on it.
Build a giant metal box on it, put a few cannons on there.
I could actually, but it's not really worth it. Because cannons only useful for like killing rock elementals. Which are quite rare.
What about, like, aerial bombardment?
That's there. But that will require a second person, but I'm playing single player. Oh, and trust me, aiming cannons on this game is so retardedly bad. You basically command the fucking cannon to turn on the side. You don't even, you don't even, you yourself turn it. You basically command it to turn what side you want to. It's a bit retarded, to be honest.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait for the tank to go in first.
There we go, refilled the entire jetpack. I even overfilled it.
Oh, that's what we were chasing after. Wonder what's in there. What's in the bugs? What's in the bugs? Get back in the bugs! Get back in the bugs! Oh my god, it's like a... It's kind of like if the Tyranids and... What's his name from... Resident Evil 3 had a baby and...
You tyrant?
Yeah, Tyrant.
Not tyrant, yeah, it's a tyrant, but it's not Mr. X. Nemesis.
Okay.
Yeah, Nemesis, that's the one. But yeah, it's kind of like if that and a Tyranid had a baby.
Jesus Christ, that's actually disgusting.
Because, I mean, it's got, like, the Tyranid-like claws, but it also has, like, the whole sort of pulsating, giant, muscular bioweapon sort of thing to it. Oh god, now what's it doing?
Oh dear.
now it can shoot lasers. Wonderful.
Oh well, I'll be back soon.
Okay.
I have to clean something up.
Yes, I like one thing. Even our characters themselves even recognize how bizarre the creatures are. Like they themselves are like, why is this creature very easily domesticated? Why is this so easy? You know?
Yay! I got the little.
I like the fact that they even question the game itself.
Now on with the story.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I just took down whatever the hell that was.
Ah, I think that answers my question. We've accomplished our objectives as well.
Lisa's unit should be advancing upon the fire control center in the command tower. Let us join them. Lise, thank the 12 you're all right.
And you. There's the control center. Let's hit them hard and fast. Ready?
Let's go poke stuff.
They're here!
Obviously! Thanks for stating the obvious.
It was you, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
I gave the order to fire.
It was over. The skulls had surrendered. No one else had to die. And you killed them. Your own people. Your own comrades.
You're right. I killed them. Ansfrid, Rudolph, Emlyn, all the rest. Trained and fought with every last one of them. Good soldiers to a man. I gave the order that led to their deaths. And I knew exactly what I was doing.
Then why'd you do it?
But why? Why would you do that?
They died so that all Alamegans could live free. That was all we ever wanted. We made a promise that we would do whatever it took, so that one day the Imperials would learn to accept us.
They'll never do that. They're Imperials.
At a price. And if you haven't got the means to pay, then you pay with blood. Service guarantees citizenship, but citizenship guarantees naught. It's not enough to do your part, oh no. You have to run faster, fight harder, kill more and more and more, and only then Will you be equal? That's just how it is out here in the provinces. You buy your freedom with blood. There is no other way.
Shut up! Shut your mouth! You don't get to talk about freedom. You killed your own. They trusted you, and you killed them. Murderer! Butcher! Traitor!
Go and punch her already. Thank you.
You could be right about the software conflict.
What have you found?
Lise!
According to OBS and Streamlabs, some of the conflicts might be EVGA Precision X or Wacom tablet drivers.
Right.
And I used both of those, and a few months ago I did reinstall my tablet drivers, so that might be the issue.
Alize!
Oh, my guy just fell over.
Even so, the odds are against me.
Coward! Get back here!
Oh, just was trying to say something, but the raptors just started attacking me.
She's sitting awfully close to those rotor blades.
Lord Xenos invites you to join him for the royal
Nice.
to be hosted at the palace. You may bring your horde, if you like. All
Yeah, this place is bad.
welcome.
Place. I just wanted to say before being mauled by raptors that the first thing that they see when they jump into water is a pack of fucking piranhas.
That's not fun.
She'll be all right.
This
but we'll need
entire
to carry her.
place is
Will you help
just
me?
dangerous. Jesus Christ.
Thank you. Lise, I leave matters here in your hands.
There's the artifact.
Right.
So wait, did that other woman get like some sort of like reverse echo where she could like, instead of seeing the past, she could see the future? I can see that going wrong. One quick exposition later. And that's for spamming.
Boy, Jesus Christ, I just looked at it for 1 second.
You can't with chat like this. Always got to keep an eye on it.
What the fuck were they even spamming about?
Wasn't even anything important. They were just spamming hey.
Wow.
Lost you. It was insisting on hitting me, so I hit it back. Oh, that's the last Aether Current in the area, so, or the last quest Aether Current, so...
I wanted to show you this house. My house.
You mean this is where you grew up?
Aye. Not much to look at, is it? Same could be said of the village. It was damn near impossible to live off the land, barren as it was. Which is why so many of us traded our plowshares for swords. Swords and uniforms, mind. We became military men. Tensions were rising between Alamigo and the Empire, and there was always a need for more soldiers to watch the border. It was only a matter of time before the first skirmishes broke out. It's a frightening thing to face Magitech armor for the first time. But after a lot of trial and error, I found ways to bring them down. After a few victories, people even said I had a knack for it.
You had both arms back then too.
Hard. I was wounded and sent home to recover. Back here.
Hello there, Sonic John. Oh, and the echo kicks in.
Will you remain silent for fear of the Mad King's vengeance? Of his eyes and ears in the shadows and his knives in the dark? You, who call this living dishonor our nation. It is but a slow death. Liberty or death? Liberty or death? If this be your creed, then raise up your hands, raise up your voices! Together we will tear Theodoric from the throne. Together we will reclaim our freedom!
Jackpot.
Send you home
Hit
to
the
mend,
good
did
stuff.
they?
Got a very good wyvern egg.
Aye, sir.
Time to get the fuck out of there
Guardian's
now.
got the better of us. The chirurgeons say I'm healing well. So it won't
I'm
be long
pretty
now.
sure they cannot, you know, catch up with a jetpack lizard.
Mm-hmm.
Liberty or death, is it?
How do you know if a game is too hard for
What
you
do you
if you've
think
never
those
played
words
it,
mean?
John Vrill?
I don't know if he has or if he hasn't.
We must needs be willing to die for liberty.
Spoken like a true patriot. But liberty should not be the end in of itself. Liberty is a chance to build something better. A stronger,
Hello
more
again.
prosperous home for our
Hey.
people. It's not quick or easy work.
Welcome
Jesus
back.
Christ, that's an entire wyvern flock
But if you
following me.
neglect it, then sooner or later, you look up to find you've traded
Shoot your
one
rocket
tyrant
launcher at them.
for another.
I mean, if I could use a gun on... Oh my god!
I've never asked for much.
It's not the fact I'm being attacked, but the fact that what I'm seeing is magical.
Easier is all. For me and everyone else.
That's a
I'm
fucking
willing to die
tech
for that.
quetzal, holy
If
shit.
that's what it takes.
And oh fuck. Okay, I have to bring my wyvern here.
Dying is
Holy
easy,
shit.
soldier.
Holy bolts.
Living is harder.
There's an entire wyvern flock following me.
Rest, mend.
Oh shit, they're gonna kill a
Gain your
quetzal.
strength.
Fuck, no.
You'll need it in the days to come. And may at one day
What
we will
level
need
are
it
you?
too.
Low level, but fucking wyverns. Do not breathe with me. Are we just gonna go in circles now?
Conrad chose you as his successor, Lise, and I will not gainsay his decision. I have but one
Shit.
question to ask. Liberty or death? Those were Curtis's words and his creed.
One of them is quite
Will
bloody.
you swear by your father's creed before your comrades and the gods?
Liberty or death. That's all you can hope for in war.
One dead.
Father understood that. And you want to know if I do too.
Please tell me
I
that you
swear
didn't.
to you,
That's why I
here
was
and
saying
now,
kill that
I will
tech
fight
quetzal.
until the end. Be it
Because
liberty
that
or be it death.
flying creature is so rare and magical.
But the freedom we win must be for every Alamegan, even ones like Fordola, though they may hate us.
Well, to be
And
honest,
they may
that
fear
stuff
us.
you say about these flying
We'll
creature
fight, and we'll
sound
talk,
like this shit.
and we'll find a way to make
Wait a
it
minute.
work for all of us. Compared
Sound
to
like this
that,
shit.
retaking
Die
our
Why?
die
I mean,
Spiele sind
they're
not
quite.
good.
I mean, they're defenseless against wyverns.
A good oath.
And wyverns in
Nothing
this
else
game
to
are
say.
quite dangerous, you know.
You are indeed your father's daughter.
No, I do not know.
Are quite they're more dangerous than the T-Rex. Let me just say that. So 40 dragons. 25 level 20. Not worth taming. Okay, that's a rock elemental. Low level, thank god. Where is it? The thing is, the Quetzal might be shit in attacking or anything, but it's good utility.
Okay, I'm guessing you've got another Aether quest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Damn it, I saw it, but I have no idea where it went. There's all the griffins there, though.
Oh, that's annoying. Got a job where I had to kill someone with a person weapon.
What game are you playing?
Super Animal Royale.
Oh.
What?
Oh. You say, like you do not like this game?
Me? No, I like it.
I'm joking, I'm joking.
It's just that I was a little confused on which game you were talking about.
Well, damn. I think that Quetzal got attacked and killed by the wyverns. But at least I've seen it. Because that is such a rare find.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there it is! I found it! Oh, it's still alive, thank god. But I need to choose my wyverns, I guess. On this, I cannot.
Found him quickly.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna restart my computer after removing some programs and drivers and whatnot.
Okay.
I barely heard what he even said because of this jet engine, but okay. Hello there, MSAG.
Hello there. Or Miss Ag.
I mean, it doesn't have an I.
You can spell miss like that, or Ms.
Actually, yeah.
Ah, here we go.
Hello there. Oh, crazed wolf. I thought that's a Czech wolf there for a minute, but no. Somebody in chat.
Welcome.
Back.
Oh, hello again.
Hello.
Okay then, goodbye.
I read that in such an irritating tone, just like, my mum plays this game and she's very good at this game. I think if my mum was suddenly better than me at an MMO, I'd have to rethink my life. But then I'd embrace it and go on a raid with her. That would just be interesting.
I'll be honest. Trying to imagine my mom being playing computer games pretty hard because she's addicted to her phone.
End up stuck on a rock.
I think the only games I've ever...
She doesn't play Candy Crush, that's at least good.
I think the only games I've managed to get my mum addicted to was Animal Crossing and Mario Kart.
Does she still play them?
Every time I visit home, we always decide to have a few matches against each other, and she and my dad are very competitive against each other in Mario Kart.
How extreme?
Last time, she was like way in the lead on the third lap, and my dad pressed the home button on the Switch and she called him a cheating bastard or something and nearly threw the controller at him.
Okay, yikes.
It's like, you knew what you were doing. I was doing so well, you can let me have that. Yeah, when we used to have Mario Kart for the Nintendo Wii, she used to just play Coconut Mall over and over, and it got to a point where she had played it so much that she knew the map by heart, and it was the only time where I was really competitive against her on that map, because it was the only map that we ever played, and it was very intense. Very intense.
I mean, I know Coconut Mall was one of my favourite maps, but I wasn't inclined to play it over and over and over again.
I have no idea why she found it her favourite. It just got to a point where we had played that map so much that it became a stupid joke. And there were times where I was like really like having a sweat because of it, because she was getting really, really too close for comfort with like blue shells and whatnot. Crazed Wolf, stop. Just stop.
What's with the dots? Like,
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's
what's with the ellipses?
If you can't literally say anything, just don't say anything. Like, come on, who's forcing you to fucking place dots?
Ah, damn it.
Are we gonna have the dot match or something?
every time somebody does that in general on the Discord, it just drives me nuts.
Like, if you're gonna commit your conversation, say something that's not dots.
Every time somebody does that, I immediately remember that thing from the Matt. I can't remember what the name of it, but it's like the Return of Matt Hazard, where it's just like an ellipses. How much time is wasted when people have to go through a flipping ellipses?
I love your attitude towards them as well. When you're just like, thank you for the massive contribution to the conversation.
Yeah, because that's honestly how I feel. It's just like, yeah, you contributed literally nothing there.
I think the best one was that one that just randomly joined the server and said, I'm going to make Friendly Foxy animations, and you were just like, ... I'm going to make my first official one, and they're going to be really great. Angry emojis. Angry noob emojis.
Yep.
Well,
That wasn't that long ago, actually.
Yeah. I think that was the best interaction ever. Okay, Streamlabs, please play ball, please.
I don't know if I want to. You remember to do your stuff today? You know, brush your teeth. All of that weird stuff you've been nowadays doing.
Come on, please, just close. Why can't you just be normal?
And then
Intense screaming.
Yeah.
Yes, I do not feel like it.
How many crocodiles are there at a point? Jesus Christ. I'm just
Way too
looking,
many.
like I'm flying over a pond, and I just see so many crocodiles in it. Jesus Christ.
Well, welcome to this ROM, dude. So what are you guys been up to then? Ask Tom. Ask.
Not much. My day's only really just started, so.
Same.
I've been grinding shit in R. Because I have no life.
What do you want from these Streamlabs? What's it gonna take?
Everything.
What did it cost?
Well, it will cost your firstborn child.
But I'm gay.
Well, it's not my problem.
It's like a cube.
Twist of fate. Fate is dramatically increased. Huh.
Oh.
Yeah, you're being rather not inconspicuous.
What do you mean, Lemon? Incident at your school? What? What kind of question is that?
I think
Question is a question.
Oh, I think he's talking about in general, like, were there any sort of, like, major happenings? Well, considering I don't go to school anymore, even though I keep having dreams about it. Hang on. I'll tell you in a minute when I'm not focusing. You first, because I'm in a fight now, so...
I think the major incident I had was at primary school where this not a projector, you know these whiteboards that you can have on like a stand or something instead of being on the wall? Well, we had this massive whiteboard projector screen or whatever. I can remember we were doing like our morning hymns or whatever, and this massive screen fell on one of the teachers that was standing right next to it and completely knocked her off the stage, and she went flying.
Oh god.
Wow.
I remember she was off work for like 6 months, and like half of us thought she was actually dead.
Well, she got knocked out.
She got knocked the fuck out.
Honestly, it was like something out of a cartoon where she just went from one end of the room to like the very end of the other. It was like one of those great hall sort of rooms, assembly rooms, dining rooms or whatever.
Speaking of primary school, because I've got sort of 2 stories that are related to incidences at school. Back in primary school, 2 girls from sort of my year decided to try and run away from school for the day. They had been at school previously, but they then decided, I think it was around about sort of during the lunch break, that they were then going to try and go home early. Like, play hooky from school, effectively. And it got to the point where everyone was just like, wait, where have they gone? And nobody knew where they were, and it caused a panic to the point that the headmaster actually had to get on his motorcycle, because he was known for coming in on his motorcycle every day, and he had to go out and find them. Thankfully, they hadn't gone very far. They were literally just crossing the road nearby, and he found them. And then, of course, he brought them back. He sort of brought them to his office. Just like, okay, care to explain what you were doing? And then apparently they then both started blaming each other for coming up with the idea.
And that is how the two become enemies for life and want to kill each other.
I don't know what happened after that. I don't know whether they remained friends or not, because that happened. It happened so many years ago. Although one that I definitely remember, because it was based around my form tutor. One day he just suddenly didn't turn up to work, and we had another teacher come in, and we were just like, okay, maybe he's ill. He'll be back in a little while. Several weeks went past. He never came back. We later found out that he had actually been arrested because he was having relationships with one of the students. And then, like a week or so after that, he was like going to court and stuff. Then, later we found out, he turned up dead under Brighton Pier. He'd committed suicide.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
That, well, I will say right now, what a coward.
And of course the other pupil got expelled as well, because, I can't remember if she got expelled or suspended for it, but...
Was this primary school?
No, this was secondary school.
Okay. I mean, that's still not great, but that's... better than
marginally better.
Yeah. Problems of dodgy place.
Thank you.
I can remember when
some greens.
I can remember when I went to fix your computer when I went back to uni the week after, and I was just discussing what I did for the weekend or something. And a couple of them were just like, "Why the hell were you down in that area? It's all rough down there. I'm surprised you didn't get stabbed or something." And I'm like, "It can't be that bad."
In Eastbourne?
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ! You'd be lucky enough to have somebody give you a to give you a rude sign.
I got
Wow,
Eastbourne mixed up.
That is a bit.
I mean, I have one story.
Seriously, I have walked down one of the most. Okay, it was still very well lit, but it's like somewhere where you're not likely to be heard if you screamed. I walked down there for 2.5 months in the dark at like 10 o'clock at night, and never once got accosted by anybody. The most uncomfortable I got was when I found like a couple of the local youths sitting under one of the footbridges, you know, like very late in the evening, and even when I walked past them, they just ignored me.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I mean, I have one story that happened in primary school, which was years ago. So basically, there was a biology test happening, and some students from the other class leaked the answers, right? So basically, the teacher found out because somebody told her, and then she literally freaked out and started crying like fucking hard, like insanely. I have never seen a person cry that much. Or be that, you know, crazy over leaked answers. So basically, she blamed it on my class because we quote unquote leaked the answers, even though it was the other students, and we got hard punishment because of that, even though we didn't even fucking do it. But seriously, I've never seen a person be that fucking just, I don't know how to describe her. Like, Jesus Christ, I've never seen a teacher just be that insane over the answers.
Just so you know, Lemon, there's not a news that happened many years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was like 15, 16 plus years ago.
Mine was like 5 years ago. No, 5. No. Fucking hell, what am I talking about?
I don't know.
This
What
was
are you
way back. I don't even exactly remember one. How about we tell stories that happen around our neighborhood? Let's maybe start with that.
Neighborhood. Nothing happened around my area.
Anybody else?
It was a bit of a shithole, that's it. That's all I can think of.
Nothing really happens around here that's all that exciting, so...
I mean, for me, that nothing really exciting happened. Very, very disturbing happened. Basically, should I really tell this or no? It's actually disturbing.
You cannot say disturbing stuff on YouTube.
But trust me, it's very disturbing. Like, you would not like it at all if you knew it.
Yeah, I would probably say don't then.
Maybe I should tell this after the stream, okay? Because it's
Really,
actually quite
literally,
disturbing.
it is. I do not want to hear is that's it's really one of these bad one.
It is a very bad one, just so you know.
Yes, let's not see about that.
Right. Maybe any of you have any kind of stories like to tell? Like something ever happened in your country, for example, or in the city you live?
Depend. How much drama shit you want to hear about or not?
If it's small drama, then okay. I mean, maybe as any kind of drama would be okay. If it's already, you know, solved and done with. No, nothing, anybody? But nothing cool to tell.
Nope.
Nope, sorry.
Mima, how disturbing? Like, extremely disturbing.
We cannot talk about disturbance.
Yeah, I can't
on
really talk
YouTube.
about it.
If that's of
Not
course
in
one,
illegal, but in morbid.
still, if Flash you want NoobMister to lose his YouTube channel, you can talk about that. But
I mean, it won't really lose me a channel, but still, it's disturbing, so I think it's better left. You know, talking about it later. But I'm just saying, it's disturbing in morbid.
yeah, let's talk about something else now before YouTube again just shut down his stream.
I mean, I'm surprised they haven't done so, considering some of the stuff we've been talking about over the years.
Yeah, and I even hold back some of this stuff, and some stuff I know of.
B-stars? I have no idea what B-stars are.
B-stars?
Yeah, it's that anime with the furries.
Oh, you shouldn't have said furries. You could have just said animals. Could have tricked him into watching it.
Oh, just go.
Well, it's anthropomorphic stuff, but it does get a bit raunchy in places.
Oh, okay.
And the best part is that you get to hear the voice actress who played Kairi in Digimon talk sass.
The English voice actor?
Yeah,
for
the English voice actor.
Oh my god, I have to find it. I have to watch this now.
Hold
I've
on,
got Netflix, I'm gonna
hold on,
watch that
someone is
later.
talking in Russian. Вы русские? Нет. Нет.
No, we're not. We are not.
I already told them in Russian, so they understand, okay?
If this is the last battle we fight to free Alamigo, then she ought to be a part of it.
I said it in the English way, like it should do. Yeah.
It's nice of you to say so. And a bit embarrassing. But mostly nice. Anyway, the real reason I asked you here was to sneak in a warm-up before the final battle.
Are you really sure you want me
There's
to...
this place I know where monks used to spar as part of their training. Care to join me?
You really want me to use my sword against you?
Oh, there he is!
Oh, that was the thing that they showed in the trailer. Don't I get to do this fight? Nope. Okay then. Fine. Would have liked to have done that fight too, but charging each other, fade to black, sure, whatever.
Do not look like he understand. He keep yelling, speak Russian here. Why do you want to buy a helmet? You cannot even afford a woman. Do you know
Mount
a
and
game
Blade?
name? Yeah.
No.
I do not know. I do. There is how to say it?
Mountain Blade. Yes,
game,
I know of that game.
It's a game where you it's one person in bed back in middle ages where they try to make your fortune by you can do a few stuff. Be trader, be soldier, or even try to take over the entire world. But you know what? Take a look it up, dude. Look it up. It's much more easy to understand what it is.
hoping I've found the issue with Streamlabs. I've managed to stop it from logging in with my Twitch and Streamlabs account, and now it closes down properly without any issues. So I'm wondering if it's pulling something from the cloud that's like messing everything up.
It is possible.
So what, you just have to make sure that you just log out first and then it will close down properly?
Well, it's currently not got an account on there, so I'm logging back in with my Twitch and everything on there, and if it doesn't shut down now, that means it is something to do with reloading all the scenes and other information from the Streamlabs servers or whatever. So I guess what I can do is log out again, clean everything off my computer, go onto streamlabs.com and just wipe everything on that account as well, and just remake my scenes from scratch. I mean, it'll be a pain, but now that I know how to use overlays and all those sources, I guess it wouldn't be bad to start over.
That quest was fairly simple.
Yeah, it's the cloud. It's not letting me close it now, so it's the cloud.
You know what? What was the time? How many Aether Currents have I got to find in this area? Another 5. I might as well just go and find the rest of them, so at least I can fly now. Because constantly walking round to get back to the other objective every time I've got to come back here is just getting on my nerves.
Understandable.
Also means that I'm not going to constantly get mugged by everything the moment I so much was within 3 feet of it.
Oh, but it's fun to mock you.
I get the feeling that there was some furry uwu context in that one, but
Furry
not a
woos.
furry uwus.
Oh.
Oh,
What's there?
Northeast. Yeah, I was saying which direction the next Aether Current was in, so it's the direction I am now running in. In fact, I wouldn't be too surprised if it was over here.
Supplies, there's not over there. You'll run the right way.
Yeah,
One
you were actually
way.
right on that one. It wasn't. It was north. It was northeast, but then it was like, yeah, it's actually slightly further to the north.
Heard you.
And now it's to the northwest, which means it's going to be over here somewhere. Ah, there it is. But there's a big thing in the way. you can actually attack. I don't know why I had him on follow stones.
Western. Don't know why.
Right, where's the next one? And what's going into my inventory? Not too many boots on me. And I didn't see where that was. 879 yards to the east. That is a long way away. I wouldn't be too surprised if it was over here.
Do you know how to get rid of scene collections from the cloud, or can you only get rid of them from the app itself?
I don't know, I've never tried to do it. Because I've never had that issue before, so... Wait, northeast? That means it's back on the other map. Or the other half of the map. Maybe I could try to... Nope. There's no way I can get down from here. And I get the sneaky suspicion I know where it is, but that means I've now got to go all the way over here.
Very nice. Just aimed the tech. What's all? I have another giant bird, but this one's robotic.
You have a robotic burb.
Again, that they can build another base on. Or I used it for something else. No, Tom. No.
Before you go to sleep, I guess?
I don't.
The
But I
one thing,
just find...
the one thing I really do hate when you're going to when you go to sleep is when you get that sinking feeling, when you feel like you're just going to sleep, but it's like you feel like you're almost like falling.
Oh, that's the... I have that rarely, but it's still...
I hate that feeling.
Same.
I've had that as well for the last couple of nights.
Also, I have no idea, but sometimes my leg just starts twitching for no reason. Just starts doing it, and then after some time we just stop.
You really want to do this? Okay then.
I mean, I have no idea, but my leg just starts twitching. Like, some days it twitches, some days it doesn't. Like, it's so weird.
Maybe you need to get that look at or something like that.
Maybe.
I'm not. I am not inside. So I'll not.
You're not a boxer, we know.
I'm not a brain doctor.
Maybe it's nerves, no idea.
Wait, if the bosom buddies thing is almost complete, then that means... There we go.
But that fallen feeling, that is a normal sign on you are stressed. You have too much on your mind will fuck you up. But
I'll be honest, these days, how can you not be stressed?
Twister.
Fine, we'll de-stress you, take you to a spa or something.
I mean, I was at... I mean, my dad did take me to a water park with my friends. I had a lot of fun.
Really miss ones around here?
And trust me, I live in a place where coronavirus nearly doesn't exist. It only exists in highly populated areas because I was in a place where I wasn't swimming.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah. Well, thank my country for at least handling it.
What's your country again?
Lithuania.
Okay.
It has like 1,000 cases, but it's nothing that bad.
Did you hear about Australia's cases last night?
What, next to 0?
Australia's cases just had a spike, so they're now making face masks mandatory completely.
Oh, great. Americans.
How did I miss this one? And also he said Australia, not America.
Still, traveling Americans can do a lot. You know?
Wrong country. But yeah, I do know what I mean. What you mean. I do know what you mean.
There's for some reason... Why the fuck you just get teleported here? Okay. I just do know that Americans do love to travel a lot.
Although I still like the joke that I saw on that video where it was showing how quickly America's cases are rising, and the comment was, "Slow down, America, this isn't a race." I'm just like, yeah. Typical America wants to be #1 at everything, including the number of coronavirus cases.
I mean, what do you expect? America should be best in everything.
And yeah, I will not begin to open that can of worm. Not on YouTube. Especially not on your channel at the moment. I do not want people to get angry over you because someone says shit on your channel and NoobMister.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter anyway, my channel's screwed. I've literally lost like 50% viewership in like the last couple of weeks. So yeah, I'm kind of at the point where I'm just like, I wouldn't be too surprised if this ends up like dying. And all because I don't do one specific thing that I've said to people multiple times that I don't want to do, but nobody listens to me.
I'll be honest, at this point, it's YouTube algorithm.
do you have a plan B, NoobMister?
Not really. I mean, it's not like I can really go and find a job, at least not at the moment.
Maybe try to. I don't know.
Again, this is kind of the reason why I'm hoping that Discord ends up getting its own like proper streaming thing, because that would be awesome. Ah, there it is. Should be the last one that I need.
Have you even wrote to Discord astronaut about this shit?
Not yet.
Sorry, not shit stuff. I'm sorry.
No, because I really want to. Well, first of all, I need to sit down and actually create like a little diagram just to say to them, hey, this is kind of the idea I have. Because it's always best to have some sort of visual representation of what it is that you want to do.
True. But also a good idea actually say your idea out so the right people can hear it before someone else steal your idea and just misuse used it to some not some good stuff.
Who knows? Discord may already be trying to implement the idea before I've even said it. They could have thought it up themselves.
Well, it's right a good idea to actually ask them about this.
Okay, on to the last zone. Which I can actually go into now because the door's open.
Neat.
Now with this map, is it going to be one of those ones where it's just like every aether, all the aethers that I need to, or aether currents I need to find are all quest based?
I remember my father's words.
Hmm.
How they rang in my ears
do not know.
as we left Castra Mabania behind and looked out over the locks before us. Comrades brave and true, they had come from all across Eorzea to stand with us, to stand against oppression and tyranny. 20 years the Empire had ruled us, but no longer. Liberty or death. Liberty or death.
Ere we begin, I would say to you as a proud son of Alamigo that I am grateful to each and every one of you for your part in this endeavor. Now, to the heart of the matter. The enemy appears content to remain within the city walls and await the inevitable siege. Open conflict has been sporadic thus far. Whether Xenos is biding his time until reinforcements arrive, or attempting to bait us into a trap, none can say. We know better than to trust his word.
Regardless, we can ill afford to present Garlemald with a chance to ready her legions. It would be in our best interest to press for a swift resolution.
A long siege wouldn't be good for the people in the city either. If food becomes scarce, you know who'll starve first.
Just so. Therefore, I propose we commit our forces to an all-out assault. What say you?
Alright, all have stuff on.
Twould seem we are of one mind. Then let us proceed to the how of it. The Immortal Flames will form the vanguard, supported by the archers and the conjurers of the Order of the Twin Adder, under the Elder Seedseer's command. Once the main host has cleared a path to the walls, we will bring forward the artillery of the Maelstrom and the Temple Knights. I would have your cannons pound the gates and punch a hole right through the middle of their defenses.
What about the resistance?
Your part will be to occupy the residential district and keep civilians out of harm's way. The people are more like to trust their own.
Of course. You can count on us.
Remember that there is a second entrance to the city proper there. If all goes to plan, we will have secured 2 points of entry. Once both objectives are complete, we press on into the city, surround the palace, and hunt down Xenos.
It all sounds so simple, yet there's bound to something that's going to go wrong.
Yeah, let me get my popcorn
As
first.
for the Scions, you will be held in reserve
But I got
as an
a
irregular unit until we have more intelligence on your captured comrade. Kryle's rescue will be your primary concern, but I dare say we'll find a use for you once her freedom has been secured.
Thank you, General. I pray we find her quickly.
Ralga's beacon nears its end. Soon, my friends, Alamigo will be ours once more.
Right, now time to check if my suspicion was true. And it's not actually telling me yet. Nope, I've still got to find them. So it's not like, it's not like what it was with Heavensward, where it was like, yeah, here's the last map, we'll just give you all the 8th current and allow you to fly in the last one. I suppose that would be a bit easy in this one, considering that in this particular area, it's a little easier to traverse on foot than it is on.
Yeah, besides, they were not that fun for you. No. You had to grind your teeth into blood. What is fun? That's what we're saying there is.
Oh, there it is. It's up on the wall. How in the chuffing hell am I supposed to get up there then?
Well,
somehow you're supposed to.
Can you not, I don't know, believe in yourself or get wings?
No, because I can't fly in these areas. Okay, well I can't climb across that wall.
Not really my problem.
This is quite the enigma.
Yeah.
Can't really work out how to get up there unless I was able to fly, but in order to fly, I need to be able to get all the aether currents, but if I can't get to that aether current without flying, then that kind of defeats the point. Hang on, it looks like there might be a path from higher up.
Nah, they make complete sense.
I mean, maybe? Possibly? I'm really not 100% sure.
Oh,
And I have no idea. I'm just...
What does this head item look like? Yeah, I'm not wearing that. That looks stupid. So probably would help if I attuned myself to the aetherite as well.
One thing I find it that weird about Wyverns, like, there's a fucking nest area inside of this mountain. Like, come on, there are holes specifically to make nests. But no, you decide to make nests on the mountain. Not in the mountain, but on the mountain.
Yeah.
There are specific spots to make nests, like tiny little holes for your nest, but you don't use it. You kind of dumbasses.
Well, they look more better like this.
I mean, it actually looks better if there's a nest in it, but it's a tiny little cave area. No, not really, not a cave, but just tiny little area inside a wall. Like, it's a perfect area for a nest, but they don't choose to do that because they're a bit retardo.
What do you know about that? You are not even in birds who have understandable what would be probably would be best or safety for the to build a nest on or in.
I'm talking about wyverns. But still, yeah, I have no idea to be honest. Okay, that's a 135 for
And besides, that is a video game you're talking about. You probably put it up there so they're easy for someone like you to get up.
Ark is supposed to be made a bit challenging than regular games, but okay.
Still, sometimes they do make this a bit easier for do some stuff. And I can even imagine some people will complain about they cannot get into the net if they is hidden inside the mountain.
It's not really hidden because of the fact that there's a lot of holes.
Still, I can still see some people complain about that.
Honestly, most of the club plays about the C arc is the boss fight timers. I guess I can agree with one thing. They're bullshit.
Yeah, a lot of stuff is bullshit, but what can you do about it?
I mean, in the next patch, they're gonna increase the timer of the boss fight, so that's at least good. Like, instead of 20 minutes, it's gonna be 30 minutes.
But again, this because a lot of people complain about that.
Because one of the boss's AIs is bullshit.
Because a lot of people complain about that.
Yes. And this map I'm playing on is fairly new, so I have no idea. It's like 3 weeks old, I think. Or a month old, I don't know. But it's still new. Go to sleep, Tony Dragon. Stop attacking me, Violet Cooley, I'm gonna kill you.
You're right there, and you look delicious. I want to attack you. I'm a bit alone up here. I'm not
you're dead.
Lonely up here.
Nope, you're dead. And the Phone Dragon is on its belly, so it's knocked out. Good. Fucking scorpions.
A bit brutal, to be honest.
The Dicarus is both level 20. Hold on. What? Excuse me, where the fuck did you come from?
Right over there.
Somewhere.
Where did you come from? Over there!
Of course.
Let's see how fast this is gonna be.
What?
If I'm correct, Phony Dragons will eat meat. I'm not. I'm 100%
Did you say something
correct.
about horny dragons?
Phony.
I'm a...
T. It's horny but with a T.
So TH, okay.
TH, yes. They're pretty cool actually looking. Like I've been, they look pretty cool. And plus the tails, wow. That's spiky.
Chaos control, or what to say.
I'm so glad my alert box hasn't been reset. I really don't want to start dicking around with changing the sounds and adding the images all over again.
Good. Nice idea. Yeah.
That's where I was supposed to look. Queer
Welcome
device.
back, Tom.
Yeah.
away with you.
Oh. Bloody hell. Yeah, giv mig that. Funny.
Okay, streamers, please, just fix everything.
Defeat a load of stuff. Okay, where were we? Ah, yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's finally fixed. Thank fuck for that, I don't have to task manage anymore.
Try to do a test run Steam. Or do a test run on the
Oh no, I've set up all my overlays again and seen collections. I just had to start from scratch.
okay.
Just happy that I finally found the fucking problem. And kind of feel slightly bad that I blamed my tablet's drivers were in the way.
Do you find out what the problem is?
It was something to do with the scene collections when it used to like pick them up from the cloud, so every time I would load the scenes from my account, it would just like corrupt the whole thing and wouldn't shut down properly. So I just had to wipe everything off the local files and log into the account and just wipe all the scene collections and start from scratch, so I'm happy.
Nice.
It's only going to be a pain when I start using my capture card again for my GameCube and that, but it shouldn't take too long. Now that I know what I'm bloody doing.
I wish I still had a GameCube, but I had to sell it.
I mean, I don't have a GameCube, I have a Nintendo Wii, but I know what you mean. But they're like £50, and the only reason I want to buy a GameCube now is just so that I can get a Game Boy Advance player for it, but that would mean spending a total of like £80.
I just love the sign in one of the... I'm looking at Reddit and there's a sign literally on an ice cream store. It literally just says, "No blizzards. Machine fucked up. Blame Jason."
Who's Jason? Why are they blaming him?
Maybe it's Jason's fault for fucking up the machine.
Possible.
we reach the... Oh, wait. Maybe it's that way. So I got to the edge of the map and it was like, no, don't leave this area. That's beyond the boundaries of this event, so... Oh, that's a big thing.
Oh, woo.
No.
Oh, woo.
Something tall, dark, and imperial seems to be blocking the entrance.
Now we can say ooh ooh.
So let us be a good chap and take care of those shield generators. With pleasure. Just survey the area. I'll just sit here and look. Let's manage to get there on time. One long expositional dump later. The shield, it floats! And just before I do the next quest, I need to go grab a drink because I am dying of thirst here!
Get a rum and cola.
Nope. Water. I will get a deflavoured, defizzed soda. called water. Much better. Ooh, I even get a prizzy. I'll have you know that I can hold my breath for 10 minutes! Yeah, okay, sure, Guybrush, you go do that. Follow Lise with my incredibly slow mount speed, now that I'm in a new area. Don't attack me, frog. No, frog. Go away, frog. Alright, time for a swimming lesson. Oh, Oriange. Hello there. Assuming we dive into the deep down, dark deep down. But yes, let's use our magical mount swimming ability. I still find it kind of weird that you can use mounts underwater.
I mean, it sounds pretty weird.
Swimming chocobo.
You know you've got a text box that displays what you're currently playing. right at the bottom. Does that automatically update, or do you manually do
I have
that
to
yourself?
manually do that. I don't know how to get it to, or if there is even a way to be able to get it to manually to automatically update itself. So
yeah, because I was looking at the stream labels and I'm like, there isn't one. Okay, never mind.
nope, there's not.
Kind of weird. I would have thought they would have one, but okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there might be a way to do that. You might have to get a plug-in or something, but I wouldn't be able to say for certain how accurate it would be. Why is there a lookout point here? Am I supposed to just be looking at the table?
So, what are you guys planning to do later today?
Not 100% sure, actually.
Arc.
Hacking and then Super Animal Royale for a bit.
Okay.
Debating on streaming again this evening. Play a bit of Spiral or something.
Okay. Nice. Nice.
Oh, there he is!
Oh, another subscriber.
Again, I didn't hear that go off.
Well, whoever you are, thank you for subscribing and welcome. If you're watching this.
Find the gate winch. Okay. Oh, there it is.
Hello, Freddy Fox. Please don't be a hybrid of that.
You
thing.
get it. Exactly. You know exactly what the problem.
Unless it just happens to be a person that likes foxes and is called Freddy.
But that's rare.
You know how you can't really get a job at the moment? You were saying about that. Because of the whole COVID thing.
Yeah.
When that's over with, have you considered like doing volunteer work and then seeing if you could use that for like getting a job or something?
I've tried doing that before. All I ended up doing was getting stuck in charity shops the entire time, and to be quite honest with you, retail's really not my thing.
Oh, there he is!
Not surprising. I mean, the bookshop that I worked at for so many years, doing volunteer work, was fine. It's just anything to do with food, anything to do with food shops, is always toxic.
Also, I just heard phobophobia is an actual thing. It's being afraid of being afraid.
I mean, actually, people who actually have that.
But being afraid of being afraid.
I guess it's more the idea that you're afraid. It's just that you don't like the sensation of being afraid, or what comes with the feeling of fear.
Yeah.
That reminds me, this one time when I was working in a different charity shop, I was like restocking shelves with random stuff that had been donated, and like there's a section for like cutlery and that, and this woman who was in the shop was just like, do you mind not rattling those cutlery together? I have a phobia of the noise. And immediately I was just like, what, this noise? And I made the noise like 10 times more intense, and she just ran out of the shop.
That was a bit mean.
I wasn't really thinking straight. I was just like, oh, is it this noise that you don't like? And immediately I regretted it, just like, oh fuck, yeah, okay, maybe not. Maybe don't do that. Although my manager was just like in the room at the time, and she couldn't help but laugh at that as well. I did apologize, but when she was gone, she was just like, wow. That never ceases to amaze me, this job.
Yeah, you do meet a lot of weird people nowadays.
And then another staff member was just like, how the fuck does she eat every day then, with like fear of cutlery sounds and that? It's like, does she snap at her husband every time they scrape a fork against a plate or something?
Mm-hmm.
I can read her every move.
Oh, that's
Yes,
a good
well, it's
point.
just so
Top
happens
she
that-
used as plastic.
I can read your every move. Well, it's just as well as I'm not doing any against you then, is it? I'd rather get rid of the entourage first. organs are failing. Oh dear. Oh shit.
How could I lose?
Every explosive class is preventing restoration.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Well, what the? Thanks, Lise? I didn't, or I was just got to the end. Punch. No. We will keep turning it off until you stop using it.
No. Not after everything. I cannot lose. I will not.
Oh, but you will. Without your tricks, you're nothing. Conrad, Mefrit, your own comrades! I should kill you here and now for what you did! But there's no place for that kind of justice here. Not in my Alamigo.
Oh, how very bloody noble of you. Why, you'll pardon me my sins, will you? After you and your freedom fighters come and tear down everything we've worked so hard to build? We were fighting for our people's freedom.
You weren't doing anything, so shut up.
You're slaves to a tyrant! There's no freedom in that!
Now, my friend!
Damn, she's got some sick moves.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I really think what's going to happen when we open this thing. Oh, good, she's okay.
Croyle,
all Dad's hard work to save Lord.
Hey, she was our friend. We couldn't just leave her there.
Touching as this moment is,
Still
it will have to
a
wait.
lolly.
We should rejoin the main force at once. Lise!
I'm taking her back with us, alive. She's going to answer for what she's done.
Listen to you, talking like you've already won. Xenos is gonna tear you apart. He commands a power, echoing that of the Icons.
Why not just kill that stupid woman?
The hunt,
Well,
you
cause someone
stupid
problem
cow.
for you
I'm
guys.
talking about the hunt. He said you'd come, and here you are, his willing prey. You and your friends are dead, just like mine. And all our misery, all our sacrifice, it was all for naught!
Just knock her unconscious.
No. You're gonna live long enough to see us win our freedom. I promise you that.
May I live 1,000 years.
Interrogations can wait. Let us be off.
I thought it was going to level lock me there for a second and be like, no, you have to be level 70 to do this next bit. But no, still everything's 69. 69.
Alright.
Okay, so where the hell am I supposed to be going? A little bit on the lost side. Hello there. Name? I don't even know how to begin pronouncing that name. My apologies.
Hello, human.
Nan Aluma?
Maybe.
You're human for now.
You are a human being. Seriously, Creel is joining us even though she spent most of her time being stuck in like some sort of experimentation pod. thought she would have at least gone to the infirmary for a bit of rest, but no, she's like, back on my feet. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing stuff now.
First, do not spam like an idiot.
What the
Second on.
hell is that even supposed to mean? I'm curious. You have intrigued me, good sir. I must know. Okay. Bit of a random thing to say, I'm not gonna lie.
What?
Apparently it said, what a happy turkey, and then the last word Google Translate couldn't even recognize.
What's a... Wow.
I have a feeling that there's one of these, what's it called, what is it? There was super people who believe they are the only one, anyone else is nothing, yada yada yada. You know, one of the extreme people. Like, I do not know. Or maybe it's because he does happy or something happy. I do not. I do know if the person spammed that again, I will block the person from here.
All I will say to the frog is I do not wish to be attacked by you at the moment.
So I'm looking to Reddit, and for some reason, I see like a screenshot from Twitter which literally says, "The brand new symbol for pedosexuality. Say hello to new age of progress." And what the fuck is this shit?
I don't know. I cannot see the symbol.
Pedosexuality. I
do not
know
what's the
exactly what
symbol.
they're talking about, but still.
What symbol?
I don't know, it's some kind of fucking Twitter. Kai posted it.
Link, Hexa, anything?
What?
Link, Hexa, anything? I'm asking so I can see it.
There's
I have no
no.
idea what we're talking about.
I mean, it's a screenshot from Twitter, so I can't really say anything.
Can you not right click
Well, can
on
you?
the
We can not copy paste it into the Discord chat so that we can see it, so that we know what you're on
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, but I have no idea what we're talking about.
No idea, but it's just a meme I've been looking at, and I just what the fuck.
Okay. Oh, thanks. Come on, the humanity are already fucked already.
No shit.
We're already screwed. Doesn't matter.
What's with the Omega symbols on that?
I have no idea.
Not content with securing the residential district.
No idea myself.
You gifted me an Imperial commander. What are you after, a medal?
The work is its own reward, General. I must say, however, that Sedona's claims were not a little disturbing. What manner of power could Xenos have acquired that might equal an icon?
Might you speak of our missing Omega?
Very possibly. The Empire's fondness for comparable Allagan technologies is exceedingly well documented. Have we made any progress with our own investigation?
None. The search goes on in earnest, but Cid has thus far found nothing of note. Mayhap the Galleons beat us to it. If they were working desperately to repair the machine, that might explain their decision to remain within their walls.
Ah, Lys. I trust you surrendered Fordola into custody without incident. We were just discussing the pilot's claims.
About Xenos and his newfound powers. She hasn't said a word on the subject since we rescued Cryle, even when the interrogator asked nicely.
Mayhap I can offer some insight into her claims, or at least into the facility and the experiments they conducted during my time there. Though my memories of the period are somewhat muddled, there are a few things I remember with painful clarity.
Thancred told us only that Fordola had undergone some manner of treatment.
Yes. It is a place wholly dedicated to the creation of enhanced beings, whom they refer to as the Resonant. As I understand it, the process aims to imbue a test subject with the qualities of an individual with demonstrated magical aptitude. This entails the mechanical extraction and transfusion of some manner of primordial essence.
Then they do have the primal.
So that's how Fordola improved so fast. I knew there had to be something. She wasn't half as strong or quick to predict my attacks when we first met. If it weren't for Oriange's siphon thingy, I really don't think we'd have beaten her.
My humble scheme asked far more in the execution than it required in the conception, I do assure thee.
And he was standing right behind her.
Oh, you've got to stop doing that.
In calling upon Lady Alice after her defeat, I was most intrigued to learn of the apparent effortlessness with which Fordola countered her attacks. 'Twas as if she knew the blade's destination ere its journey began. A most impressive feat under any circumstances, but an almost miraculous one when considered in the context of Fordola's unfamiliarity with my lady's arts. How then could she so perfectly predict an unknown opponent's every move? After much deliberation, I surmised that Fordola may be possessed of a preternatural ability to divine meaning from the fluctuations of an individual's ether and to instinctively react. To employ a metaphor, one might say that she was attuned to the whispers of my Lady Alice's soul.
Wait, have you not just described a manifestation of the Echo?
A different kind of
I
echo.
had no conclusive proof. The available anecdotal evidence suggested only that Fordola was uncommonly sensitive to etheric fluctuations, and 'twas this which led me to develop my stratagem. I would fashion a device with the capacity to generate a massive disruption in the surrounding ether. If, as I suspected, Fordola's senses were indeed questing for the most minor of oscillations, the shock of exposure to a more amplitudinous etheric waveform would be akin to a debilitating bout of ether sickness.
How ingenious. I note that the success of your plan hinged on your device's wielder remaining ignorant of its purpose, lest Fordola divine your intent.
Indeed so, Master Alphino. All things considered, 'twas a most fortuitous outcome.
That's putting it mildly. In any event, if Oriange is correct, that would mean these Resonant have been granted the power of the Echo via artificial means. A sobering thought, to say the least, and one which makes me wonder what else Xenos has in store.
Whatever the Viceroy's newfound powers, I know of none better equipped to face him. and face him you must. For there is now but one path forward, and it leads straight to Alamigo.
And it's not as if we came unprepared. We've got all our friends and allies fighting for the same thing. Honestly, right now, I feel like we could take on anyone and win. And I mean anyone. Well, no one's saying we shouldn't be cautious. Though maybe I was getting a bit carried away. Right, I'd best get back to the residential district. Thancred and the resistance forces are waiting.
This cutscene nearly finished.
It is time we join the main host. Kryl, in light of your recent ordeal, might I suggest that you remain with the rearguard for now?
Hmm?
Oh, if you insist. Just this once.
Is it done? It's done. Good. You know what? I don't want to start another conversation because it might trigger another cutscene. I don't want to sit here for another 10 minutes waiting for that to end. So I should have finished the stream about 3 minutes ago, apparently. But it doesn't matter. I was a little late this morning, so running's not too terrible of a thing.
No,
yes.
we're all late.
Anyway, folks, that is the end of the stream for today. I will be back tomorrow with more of this. I'm getting a sneaky suspicion we are very quickly approaching the end. How much more, I don't know.
Actually, into this.
Considering that there are no dungeons around here, I obviously don't have to do any more of those unless one magically opens up while I'm doing this, but who knows? I'm not even 100% sure what's going to happen here on out, so we'll just have to wait and see. But for the time being, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you all again next time. Say goodbye, guys.
Bye.
Later, Mortis.
I don't know what you would say.